Whoops, I've made an error. Last night was not supposed to be the easy run. It was supposed to be more of a tempo, with tonight being the easy. So, whoopsie, missed that. So it means that tonight I'm going to go for the route which you may have seen before, which goes through the university, takes in some hill sprints, takes in some steps work, and overall it's a pretty intense run for me to go on. There's a lot of difference in elevation and in allowing myself to move quicker with speed and to slow down at certain points as well. It's important, it's a good test for me, I do enjoy it. It's good fun to do as well, so I think given that we've got quite a clear evening, apart from being dark naturally, no weather that's going to affect me from being able to put in hopefully a decent performance. So see you out there. Just running into the sunset, I guess. We're out here before it gets too dark. I do have my head torch on me, but I'm not anticipating it being too dark too soon. Anyway, let's get to it. 3.5k, just about to approach the steps for the first time. Here we go. Almost 4k, and we're at the top here by Guildford Cathedral, and in the distance I can see over the Surrey hills, the North Downs, I think, and hopefully if I can get there I might be able to show you a little snippet before the sun goes down. Okay, I just stopped for a second to just film that little clip. I'm currently running down the hill. This is going to be the hill that I'm going to run back up in a second. It's not the most extraordinary hill in the world, but I'd say you're looking at maybe 200 to 300 metres of climb, maybe slightly more, and the gradient is constant. Like I say, we're not talking about a real serious mountain here, but it's enough just to require your feet just to put yourself into a new position and just to test those carbs. So let's just turn around now. Are we ready? And go. I'm glad you're joining me on this. We can do a couple of sets of these. I think 3 for tonight, just to test the water. It's something that I thought about whilst driving home. Like I say, not the best hill in the world, but I'm feeling the burn, and it's certainly doing its thing. Whew. Just running downhill now, probably the best part about it. But I think it's learning to take elevation, and also how your body and legs specifically react to the downhills also. $7k done. I'm very pleased with that. That's a solid effort for me tonight, if I do say so myself. It's a kind of route where I intentionally look for hills to run up and then equally hills to descend on, and in between those times I either kept a steady pace, or in the first 3k for example I kept the pace below 5 per kilometre, so it's good. That was a good run. 7k. I happened to achieve 4 PRs as well at various segments, which is always pleasing to read. Not that it's my aim, but when you come back and you check on Strava and you think, wow, that's pretty cool that I've done a workout of that kind, and still managed to kind of go above and beyond on certain segments. It's good fun. Given that I was running up and down that hill and I didn't really know whether it was the right thing to do or not, it was seriously reassuring to see a guy turn up in his trail gear, the backpack, head-to-toe Salomon, ready for it, and he started doing the same thing. And I thought, well, look, even if it's not the most complex hill in the world and it doesn't offer everything that I should possibly be pushing myself through, it's a hill nonetheless. There is a gradient. There is obviously a certain attack that you need to give to the hill, and then it's working the muscles. It's doing something. It's doing something more than running on the flat. So I'll continue to kind of go through kind of trial and error as to how effective that is. But I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can in my local area. It is what it is, and sometimes you just got to work with what you've got, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. So a nice, pleasing run. I enjoyed doing that. It was good fun. I'm just now, again, getting that bank of runs together that are really going to work for me on a weekly basis. I've got that solid, easy 10K, which is well lit. This route, which I adapted slightly to incorporate some more hills, I've now got that, kind of committed that to memory. So that's 2 runs in the week that I just know where I can go and what I can do. And yeah, really cool stuff. And I'll check in with you all tomorrow. Thanks again for taking the time to watch. Appreciate it. I just popped to the shop to get some supplies, and I realised, or I've just discovered, that we have a new product in the UK that I did not realise had hit the shops yet. I didn't even know it was coming over. I'm really pleased to see it, and it is Lara Bar. Now, when I went out to the US, in fact, it was this time last year, yesterday, I flew out to Vegas. There's actually a video on my channel back in the day of me skydiving, which was the reason why I went out there. Skydiving to see the Grand Canyon. All part of my kind of, my big birthday year things to do. One of which, or 2 things, included the skydiving the Grand Canyon. The third of which was to do something big in sport, which would be the marathon. Anyway, I digress. Lara Bar, banana choc chip, apple cinnamon, and peanut butter choc chip. I'm not going to try these until the weekend. I say that, probably will have no real will to not dive into them. But let me know in the comments below which is best flavour, which one should I try first. Now they come in at reduced cost, promotional price of £2.50 for the box. Quite heavy, quite hefty as a price point, but equally Cliff Bars at the moment in the shops at £1.75 a bar. It's all relative. Anyway, this video is longer than I expected it would be. Let me know below. Lara Bar, what should I go with first?